Hey, what's going on, guys? Heads here from Infinity Loops, and today we take a look at the Hex Edition 0802 EX 25,000 kV motors from Tiny Whoop. Now, if you know me, you know that I love to freestyle 75mm whoops, and if you really know me, then you know that I prefer to use 25,000 kV 0802 motors on my whoop. That being said, anytime a new 25,000 kV 0802 motor comes out, it usually piques my interest a little bit. I want to see if this is one that I can pick up if the others are out of stock, or maybe it's one that I like even more than the ones I'm already using. So with the release of these new Hex motors coming in a 25,000 kV option, as well as several others that I will list here because I don't remember them, just by looking at the ad on the website for these, I could tell there are a few reasons I may want to check these out. Firstly, obviously, because I like to keep 0802 25,000 kVs around. Number two, however, more importantly, is that they're available to me in the United States. I can get them here in a matter of a few days, as opposed to right now, where most of the time when I order my 0802s, it takes a couple weeks for me to get them. So today the plan is to throw these in my Fractal 75, which has been the daily flyer. That'll be using the Diamond F4 flight controller, as well as the Pico Razor Fox Ear camera, and a 450 milliamp HGLRC Kratos battery. I'll be spinning the GemFan bi-blades that I would normally use. So let's go ahead and get these installed, and then we will take them for a rip outside, we'll take them for a little rip inside, and then we'll come back and talk about them a little bit. Now that we have had a chance to give them a rip, these are great. I love these motors. They feel pretty much exactly like the other motors I've been using. It's a unibell motor. It's using curved magnets. It's in 25,000 kV. It's got a lot of pep. It's got all the power that I need. It's got all the catching power that my normal motors would have. One thing that I did notice different about, at least from the Happy model motors that I would normally use, is it does seem like the Tiny Whoop motor wires are slightly longer, which is a plus. My flight times were pretty poor, but to be honest, I don't fault the motors for that. I really need to replace my 450 batteries. Not only that, but they're not high voltage cells to begin with. So I was getting about 3 minutes outdoors and about 3.5 minutes indoors. And normally with those batteries, when they were fresh, I'd be able to get closer to like 4 minutes, 4 and 15, something like that, 4 minutes 15. But yeah, they've been beat to bejesus and back. I run them every day and I run them really hard. So I don't really fault the motors for that. I think as far as performance-wise, when the juice was there, the motors performed great. When the juice wasn't there, I don't believe that was the motor's problem. I am going to continue using these motors as long as they remain in stock in the US. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't want to use them. They perform the same, if not better. It's kind of hard for me to tell, to the motors that I'm already using, and they are readily available just a few days away with shipping. So I want to close out the video by saying, Mr. Jesse Perkins, this was a great pickup in my opinion. These motors are super solid. I hope you keep them around, and I hope they remain in stock because I am going to be buying them. Check them out for yourself. I will leave a link down below, and like I said, they do come in a bunch of different KVs. While they last, go get yourself a set and check them out. Till next time, guys, take care of yourselves, and we will see you in the next one.